2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markin and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Asman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Love against Markkanen. Offensive rebound, and Drummond kicks to Love. The open look here for Sexton. They get it back, and that one's good. Drummond
pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. White the pass to Levine. He dishes it to Porter. The pass to Carter. That one falls.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Osman kicks to Love. From the arc. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Passes it to Garland. Down low. Here's Sexton. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Yeah.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Drummond goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
White bounce pass, and he gets it to go. Levine's got 6 points. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 5. Garland with it, White on him, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Porter looking it over, and that one's good. Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Dunn passes to Satoransky. Back to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Windler, the pass to... What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Dunn attacking. It's good. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Nance passes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Dunn passes to Young, and Young with the stuff.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Pass to Nance. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nance has got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Cornette. Dunn outside. And there's the pass to Cornette. He gets it in there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Garland, it's blocked. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. Here's Levine. Porter with a block. Here is Nance. 5 points in the game. Thompson passes to Porter. Back to Thompson. Out to Nance. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Stolen by Levine. Nance against Markkanen. And then Carter with the jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Garland with it. Now defended by Levine. Outside, Porter. Passes to Garland. Here's Windler. Guarded by Porter. Shoots. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Porter finds Sexton. He gets that one. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
White, bounce pass. Carter dishes to Porter. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Porter's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Bulls leading by 8. Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Levine nails both of them.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now, he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
Here's Drummond, and it's off the back rim, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there. He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Love outside. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Levine wide open. Off target with his 3.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Love kicks to Osman. They grab their own miss. It's blocked. Outside, Levine. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Here's Sexton. And it's blocked. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. There's Satoransky, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. Here's Drummond, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds. And that's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in it.
Lightning.
That was incredible.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Carter finds Markkanen, and that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Sexton attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And stolen by White. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And the jam by LaVine.
Flying around in the open court, LaVine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Windler, the pass to Osman. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the inside, Windler. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, LaVine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 17. The pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's Windler. Trying to get open is Thompson. Windler with the bucket. Here's LaVine. He's got 20. Three-pointer. Again, LaVine missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Cavaliers.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
You see the strength LaVine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
And here's Love for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Passes it to LaVine. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Porter, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Chicago making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. And Chicago has possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Levine. Here's Carter. Outside Levine. Trying to get open is Carter. Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good. Porter. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Porter drops them both.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's White. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Porter passes to Osman. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
The Bulls leading by 13. The deep three from Levine. Again, Levine missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. Porter dishes to Nance. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. It's Osman, top of the key. Fires from deep. Cleveland the rebound.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Outside Levine. From beyond the arc and then some. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Harrison out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nance passes to Drummond. The 10-footer. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Drummond from deep. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 16. Sexton the pass to Garland.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Outside, Markkanen. Down low. And there's Dunn on the assist by Markkanen. And the Bulls lead by 18.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Sexton kicks to Porter. The wide open look here for Garland. They get it back. The shot's good from Nance.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
this quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the shot goes down. Dunn's got 4 this quarter.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Zach LaVine's checked in for Satoransky. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. LaVine way outside. And no good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Cleveland moving it around. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Now Love, defended by Young. Count it.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
White finds Young. LaVine against Sexton. And LaVine with the slam.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
To the paint, stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. The pull-up. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
It's Drummond with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
He feeds it to Sexton. And LaVine with the block. The tray. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. To the left side wing. Here's Hutchison. The 10-footer. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Substitution on the court.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight, it's the NBA on 2K Sport. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the jam by Levine.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
Now Fultz. From 8, Isaac outside. 5 to shoot. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
White the pass to Levine. Carter dishes to Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first.
Well, I love seeing Levine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Shoots from the line, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's White. And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Fultz with the ball. Kicks it out to Gordon. To the inside. And stolen by White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Count that one. Levine's got 6 points.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Left side, Gordon. Fultz kicks to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Stolen by Markkanen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Levine. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Isaac. He dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. And it's Ross in for Fournier.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Now here's Dunn. Cornette passes to Satoransky. The shot's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Done against Fultz. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Dunn shot's good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Ross. And it's Gordon missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. Pass to Gordon, and stolen by Dunn. .54 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. 9-point game. Passes it to Gordon. The rebound by Young. The Bulls have gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Here's Hutchison. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here are the Magic now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. It's good on the putback.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Done outside. And here is Satoransky. Cornette. Bamba with the block. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Harrison out there with Young. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Second chance shot. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Carter Williams.
Now that's all heart from Carter Williams. I mean, he works hard out there to outrun the defender trying to stop him on the break. Well done by Williams.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Young. Got a hand on it.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Inside. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Levine, here we go. Yep, it counts. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, with all of that trampoline-like bounce, Levine can really do damage around the rim.
The Magic trail by 4. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Up again, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Levine dishes to Carter. Doesn't go that time. And Orlando the other way now. Isaac kicks to Carter Williams. Fournier goes in. The score now all even.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drives.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
Fultz with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. White looking around. Levine wide open. Misses the three. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-4 run.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. Levine against Fournier. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Fournier's got 6 points.
And quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Ennis passes to Fournier. That three off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. They trail by one.
Relentless in his attack. Zach LaVine, once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Fultz kicks to Fournier. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside, White. And so it's Zach LaVine. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. And you look at Zach LaVine. Dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Jack, what does he need to work on to be mentioned? And that does it for our halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Fournier goes in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Levine dishes to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And off contact. Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Fournier.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Levine.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Fournier for 3. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got 7.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
White drives in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
On the wing, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
On deep. Gets a hand on it. And Markkanen on the follow.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Left side, Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. Low block shot. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Vucevic.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Harrison. Here's Cornette, covered by Bamba. Augustine with the steal. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's Harrison. Sinks that one from the post. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Augustine. It's tipped.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Dunn. The shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Young drives in. Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic.
Levine can't hit. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls lead by 5. And coming up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 slot. Here's Augustine, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Augustine's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Orlando. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Ross. Levine, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When it comes to driving the ball inside, Ross is awesome. Remarkably quick and athletic. Knifes his way to the rim with ease.
Right side, Levine. Stolen by Bamba. There's the pass to Ross. Now Bamba. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him. Whitey's checked in for Satoransky. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Ennis. That's tipped.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
Here's Carter, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. It's a foul on Orlando. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. To the inside, stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Levine. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And bringing the fight there. Levine fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Young in for Lauri Markkanen. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Cornett. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Right the pass to Cornett. On the wing, Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Fournier. The shot will not fall.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Back to Fournier. Outside, Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Here's Fultz. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Vucevic. He kicks to Fultz. Isaac outside. Fournier for 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Augustine finds Aminu. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Augustine against White.
Yeah, you know, that's a main weapon in Augustine's offensive attack. I mean, he's very comfortable rising up from this area.
LaVine for 3. Markkanen. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now here's Love. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Garland, the pass to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Fournier's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And here's Fultz. Fournier passes to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. And stolen by Drummond. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Finished off the break.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Fournier. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Sexton, and it's sent back by Isaac. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For 3, Fournier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Garland, the pass to Osman. To the paint. Isaac with the steal. Outside Gordon. And he lays it straight in.
That, to me, guys, is a combination of balance and strength. Aaron Gordon, terrific at staying in control on tough finishes.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Evan Fournier. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Cavaliers leading. Down low. Here's Nance. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, we know that Larry Nance is a vertical spacer. This guy can score it on the interior. Good touch right there.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now Ross. And the pass to Augustine. Tips it up. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Outside Porter. To the middle. Nance passes to Windler. Back to Nance. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Porter, and it's blocked. And now Orlando on the break. Gordon's running. Pass to Bamba. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Here's Windler. Ross with the steal. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 4. After this break, we'll be back at the start of the second quarter on 2K Sport. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Bamba. He's off on that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Ross against Porter.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Carter Williams finds Bamba. Orlando shooting their first free throws of this one. And he makes the first.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
And the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck, make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Pass to Windler. Pass to Nance. Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and it's Orlando with the rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The pass to Ennis. And Vucevic kicks to Bamba. It's good. This game is all even. Bamba's got 8 points.
Well, Mo Bamba, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
On the wing, Nance. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross passes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Ennis kicks to Vucevic. Ross for 3. Sexton grabs the board. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Deflects the pass. And Cleveland turns it over again. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And it's Fultz in for Ross. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Oh, Vucevic in position, up high to stop the alley-oop.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter looking it over. Passes to Osman. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Augustine from outside. But they get it back. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Over Sexton. That one wide left.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Porter finds Sexton. Here's Osman. It's over Fournier. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Orlando.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. A minute 20 left here in the second. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Isaac throws it down.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Fultz. Nance against Isaac. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Porter against Augustine. Fultz with the ball. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Osman. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Isaac kicks to Augustine. Isaac, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that should do it with the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
On the wing, Gordon. And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position
to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Orlando leading. Outside Fournier. For the three. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. No good with the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Terrence Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. Here's Drummond. Makes it off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Windler's checked in. Outside for Carter-Williams. No good on the 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And here's Love for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
And another miss by Cleveland. On offense, here are the Magic. They lead by 1. Ross with a wide open look. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Gordon, the pass to Ross. Back to Gordon. Great D that time from Love.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Down low, it's stolen by Ennis. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Gordon's running, and the shot goes in. Bamba's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Garland kicks to Love. Shoots the 3. Osman the pass to Drummond. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. 4 on the clock. Here's Isaac. From deep three-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So for the Magic, Fournier comes in for Aaron Gordon. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Drummond. And it's Sexton in for Garland. And it's Sexton penetrating. Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, you've got to be decisive in your movements in the pick and roll, and Mr. Nance Jr. does exactly that.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 1-point game. Fultz against Porter. Fultz kicks to Augustine. Over Sexton. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Augustine. Vucevic off target. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the M. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Sexton the pass to Windler. It's stolen by Fultz. Vucevic down low. Defended by Sexton. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. And the basket is good. Gordon's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Porter finds Nance. Here's Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Windler. He's covered by Isaac.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside Fournier. 3-pointer. Fultz the pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Nance. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Sexton.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Outside Fournier. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And the Magic shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Fultz kicks to Vucevic, lets it go with a 3. And that one drops. Fournier's got his first bucket in this one.
I'd like to see more of this from Evan Fournier. He's proven he has the size and touch to score inside.
Outside Porter. Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Love with a wide open look. No good from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Back to Fournier. Over Love. Fournier finds Fultz. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Porter. Takes a 3. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. A switch here also for Cleveland. Osman's checked in. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
The 17-footer. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Love. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Ross kicks to Fultz. Now the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
And here's Love for 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Back to Vucevic. Ross trying to break loose.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
The Cavaliers trail by 6 to the left wing. And here's Love from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. And here's Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. Fires the 3. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And it's blocked by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. For 3, Ross. Right wing. Isaac outside. Another shot. It's Drummond with the rebound. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Sexton finds Love. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense, comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score?
Pass to Ross. Gordon against Drummond. Isaac passes to Gordon. Puts up a 3. And Terrence Ross, good for 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. You'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. Sexton on the wing. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the jam by Levine.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Now Sexton. Garland, the pass to Sexton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Here's White. It's Levine atop the key. And Levine throws it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Garland. And it's White with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the jam by Levine.
And with out of this world athletic ability, Levine has become one of the game's best dunkers.
Love against Markkanen. Left side, Love. Inside. Here's Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Now, Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so Levine nails both of them. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And the jam by Levine.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Sexton the pass to Garland. Pass to Drummond. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Levine, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 12.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
1:46 left to play in the first. Here's Osman. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame. Allows him to fight through that physical D.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. Pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Love with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
It's Drummond, high post. And Drummond throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Levine against Sexton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get them. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Markkanen pulls it in. On the wing, Levine. With 4 seconds on the clock. Great tee that time from Love. Oh, and he beat it!
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Whoa, that's some...
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Here's Harrison. Banked in off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Garland. It's hauled in by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Harrison passes to Cornette. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Out left to the wing, and stolen by Dunn. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Yes, that goes in. Valentine's got his first basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Passes it to Garland. The pass to Thompson. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Misses in close.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Young. Good on the bucket. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Harrison. Kick. And Cleveland with a change here too. Sexton's checked in. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stolen by Markkanen. Porter against Levine, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 11-point game. And he feeds it to Thompson. Off target at the rim. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Levine can't hit. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Porter dishes to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He had a nice open look right there.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
It's Carter, high post. Outside, Markkanen. Levine for 3. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sexton against White. Thompson left side. To the inside. Here's Drummond. 5 on the clock. Porter passes to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Levine with it. 25 points in the game. Carter kicks to Levine. Over Porter. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 12. To the paint. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Porter. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thompson passes to Porter. He kicks it to Drummond. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. And that's a...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the look.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Garland, rebound by the Bulls. For 3, Levine, rebound Love. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Sexton. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Kicks to Levine. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Markkanen can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. It's deflected.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And here's Love for three. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Levine can't hit.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Rebound collected by Levine. The Bulls leading by 14. White finds Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 33.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one drops. Chris Dunn's checked in for Satoransky. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 14. Now Levine. 33 points for him. Got a piece of it. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Count it. Garland's got 8.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Outside Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The shot's good from Nance.
So you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance even after getting hit.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. That one drops for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Larry Nance.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Love looking around over Young. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Young with the steal. Right side Levine. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Love. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nance. That falls. Great assist by Love. And it's 7 points for Larry Nance.
Well, the coaching staff loves to see that. Larry Nance Jr. converting on a very difficult attempt.
Outside Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Harrison, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Kevin Love, and Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Windler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For three, Levine. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 41.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 11. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the three.
Got to be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Levine. Good. Levine's got 43 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Sexton the pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Markkanen, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Thaddeus Young. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White's running on the wing, Levine. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. First one falls for Garland. He's checked in for Cleveland. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Outside, Porter. And stolen by White. For three, Levine. And the Bulls get it back.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
There's Garland. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Here's Levine. Carter dishes to Levine. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Levine's got 46 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Sexton against Levine. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Sexton the pass to Drummond. The layup missed. The Bulls leading by 15. To the inside. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Porter dishes to Drummond. Down low. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there. Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw, no good. Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Porter. He hits the second from the line. Here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. To the middle. Here's Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 4 points this quarter. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Sexton, and it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Young's checked in for Chicago. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic has checked in for Andre Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Exum. Nice D from Levine. And here are the Bulls now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Exum passes to Dellavedova, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about Telly getting pinballed around out there, but good body control to get that one to go.
Levine inside the three-point line. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing. Welcome to 2K Sports. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. And for the Magic, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Carter Williams is out there with Fultz, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz. Passes to Isaac. The feed now to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
And it goes down 2 points.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a play?
One, Kevin? Unbelievable. An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Now here's Isaac. Knocked loose. Right side Fournier from outside the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Levine. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Good on the shot.
I like White's decision making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Here's Fultz. Buries it down low. Here's White. Pass to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fultz dishes to Fournier. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Right side Levine. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Now Isaac following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. The second chance effort. Carter pulls it in.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Markkanen kicks to Carter. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Carter. And that's now 6 points for Zach LaVine. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Now here's White. 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here is Isaac. And it's all evened up.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Now here's White. Now the dish to Levine. Again, Levine missing.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Levine for 3, drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 9.
I like letting someone else play the setup, man. Levine just has to catch and hit the shot.
Here's Carter Williams, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. So it's Chicago now. The Magic getting the bucket. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. Harrison passes to Cornette. Over Bamba. Cornette can't get it to go. Orlando trailing here. Ennis taking his time here. Dishes it to Augustine. Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Dunn's got his first points in this one. Ross with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Young with the steal. Here's Valentine. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Down against Augustine. 9 feet out. The shot, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Ross kicks to Augustine. Shoots from the high post. Up again. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Dunn passes to Harrison, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Orlando, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. White against Augustine. Now Bamba. Here's Gordon. And the dunk by Bamba.
And this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Ennis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gordon dishes to Ennis. Back to Gordon. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And that one, good.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
Now here is Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Fournier subbed in for Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and Zedaransky subbed in for White. For three, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Bamba passes to Fournier. Back to Bamba. Pulls up from the corner. The Magic again can't hit. Bulls trail by 3. For 3, Levine hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Augustine. Pass to Isaac. Right side, Fournier. Back to Isaac. The layup off target. Levine wide open, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Cornette in at the 5. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier against Levine.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Levine. He's got 16. And Levine throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Fournier. There's the pass to Vucevic. Augustine looking around. Count that one. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls, trailing by 2. On the wing, Levine was guarded by Fournier. Levine can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Augustine. It's tipped. Levine against Fournier. Markkanen dishes to Levine. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Augustine. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Young comes in for Markkanen. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Fournier. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
LaVine for three. Rebound by the Magic.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
At the elbow, Vucevic to the paint. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac against LaVine. Here's Vucevic. Isaac. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. There's the lob to Carter. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Gordon up on top. Here's Isaac. 5 to shoot. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Off target with his 3. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, LaVine for the lead. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
For 3 with the tip, and the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Fournier against LaVine. He kicks it to Carter. Porter in the corner. Here's LaVine, and he banks in the layup. LaVine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Passes it to Carter Williams. 44 seconds left in the third. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
White bounce pass. LaVine lays it up and in off the pretty assist. LaVine's got 6 in the quarter.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon, and it's Fulton for Evan Fournier. And they take the lead. Satoransky's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fultz against Dunn. Ross on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
Fultz not just looking to score the ball, he also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot, no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Bulls leading. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Isaac and Vucevic down low. And it's Ennis in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Over to the left wing. Ross against Saturansky. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Even against contact, Saturansky stays agile and just plays right through it.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Saturansky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Well, the scouting report for Saturansky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Saturansky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter comes in for Ballantyne. And Levine subbed in for Saturansky. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Chicago leading by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. And here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
The Magic shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. And here is Isaac. He's guarded by Markkanen. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Isaac.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fultz with the ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Over Porter.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Gordon's checked in for Fournier. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's wide in for Dunn.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. Free throw good, Levine. And the Bulls making a change here. Hutchison's checked in, and so Levine nails both of them.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
The Magic trail by 5. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down low, Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Right the pass to Levine. There's the three, and the three ball is good. Levine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Kicks it out to Gordon. Isaac outside. Goes up again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And both free throws good for Isaac.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Outside, White. On the wing, Porter. White the pass to Young. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Young. Up top, Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. Tries again. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
For the Magic, Fournier comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Carter Williams.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Levine against Ross. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Fournier for 3. Kept alive Orlando.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. Levine kicks to Porter. Outside, Levine. That's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Fournier, that's for 2. Another miss by Orlando. Now Levine. Not going to go that time. Launches the 3. Off target with that shot. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. Cleveland, Ohio, is the... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Gordon. Good D by Drummond.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Sexton against Fournier. Sexton the pass to Drummond, and the shot is good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Free throw, no good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Ross finds Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Garland. Passes to Osman. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Garland, no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
And he knocks down the first one. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Gordon hits both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Garland kicks to Love. And there's the feed to Drummond. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For 3, Fournier hits it from three-point range.
That's Fournier's specialty, the long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Out left to the wing. Left side, Love. To the inside, Drummond. That one's off, still out of sync. Magic leading by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And good that time.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so here's Cleveland. The Magic getting the buck. Osman. Rebounded by Vucevic. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Outside Fournier. Pass to Gordon. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Vucevic with the block, and they're able to recover. Here's Osman. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Augustine. And the layup falls. Augustine's got his second bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Love with the buckets.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Outside Fournier. Back to Augustine. Shoots. Here's Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Sexton against Fournier, and stolen by Fournier. The drive by Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. And Cleveland turns it over again. With 1 on the clock, it doesn't go for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, the lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Markelle Fultz out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Ennis. Here's Bamba. He kicks it to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
A little bit of vertical on display for Carter Williams, a fantastic dunker who brings his all out there all the time.
Windler the pass to Thompson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Magic leading by 14.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba. But his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Windler the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Ennis. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Windler, guarded by Fultz. To the middle. Windler with the bucket.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Magic leading by 12. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bamba, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
To the inside, stolen by Bamba. Fast break, here come the Magic. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Now Ennis. No points in the game yet for him. Bamba with it. From downtown, Windler with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game. Shot, high post. Garland, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Garland, the pass to Windler. Now here's Fultz. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Gordon, the pass to Fournier over Sexton. They get it back. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. Fournier for three. Vucevic against Thompson. Vucevic, the pass to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Sexton. Augustine grabs the board. Here's Vucevic. Launches a 3. Here's Fournier. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And the pass.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And Kenny. And that does it for our halftime show.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Gordon with it. Garland picks him up. Gordon the pass to Fultz. 4 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner 3. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Inside and stolen by Fournier. Drummond working against Isaac. Feeds it to Fultz. High post Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot. Well, Cleveland shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Sexton. Love. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't hit the second.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
Here's Garland. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
To the paint, here's Fournier. Back to Fultz. Isaac goes in. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, established his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Garland kicks to Sexton. Down low, Isaac with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Goes back up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Darius Garland picks one up.
The Frenchman Fournier always looking to get the shot up, but really good at drawing fouls.
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And it's Sexton penetrating. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Nance with it. Defended now by Fournier. Nance passes to Porter. Stolen by Bamba. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Augustine from outside. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Nance dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For 3, Ross. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Over Thompson. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean,
that was terrific.
My goodness. Putting on a show. Ross can elevate with the best of them.
And Porter, here we go. Thompson, left side. Left side, Sexton. Shoots. Got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. For 3, Fournier. Cans it from downtown. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even though it was well beyond the three-point line, Fournier is just such a smooth and effortless shooter. It looks routine for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And the first one at the line is good. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Sexton against Fultz. Now here's Ross. D right on him. He dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Porter passes to Windler. Bucket is good. Windler's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic lead by 18. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Magic leading by 18. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. And here is Drummond. Pulls it up. And again, it's Cleveland.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Orlando now. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Back to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Magic shooting well. 50% from the floor. Outside Fournier. The dish to Fultz. Kicks to Ross. To the paint. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Porter, here we go. Drummond. Pass to Windler. Cleveland moving it around. The open look here for Sexton. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
For 3, Fournier. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Porter. Passes it to Ross. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. And the Magic lead by 19.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
And Porter, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Porter's got his first 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
To the middle. Gordon the pass to Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fournier. From outside off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Over to the wing. Back to Sexton. Pass to Windler. This one for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dishes it to Fournier. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. And Porter, here we go. And that one is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now Fultz. The pass to Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Vucevic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the Magic with possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. Can they get it? Fournier trying to break loose, and it's laid in by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 17.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Fultz. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.